Hi, my name is Jake Foster. This is for University 500 and the Writing Center appointment that I had. I'm in the Regent School of Government. I submitted my synthesis paper that we wrote. The gentleman who was helping me out, his name was Michael. We talked about several things throughout my paper. A couple of kind of the big highlights that really helped me out was number one, he just gave me a pretty good reminder to remember to apply ghostwriting when I'm writing my synthesis paper and my summary portion. Ghostwriting meaning to write behind the author, let the author speak for himself instead of kind of putting my twist on things. Make sure when I do that also that I'm, also citing properly and consistently, so that it doesn't appear as myself taking any credit for any ideas the author had. Second would be, was actually prior to writing the paper. I just gotten started when I had the appointment. So we talked about strategies to analyze the author's methodology or argument. Couple of tips Michael gave me were always ask if the author was logically consistent. Take a look at his main thesis and argument, and also ask if there's any underlying assumptions that the author's making that weren't hashed out well or explained well in his writing. So that helped me out tremendously because I was actually able to identify a couple of those assumptions and use that in my analysis of the author's argument. I think the biggest thing for me that Michael gave me, since it was prior to really writing the entire synthesis paper out, was that it really kickstarted my writing, made me feel calm and confident. I think that's probably one of the most important aspects of writing is confidence. A lot of times you can just stare at the paper for a while and not really know what to write. I teach middle school history and tell my middle schoolers all the time that sometimes you got to start putting pen to paper, just start writing. And Michael gave me that confidence with, the layout, the organization of my paper, giving me some tips, just kind of, like I said, kickstarting myself into writing. Last thing that he had mentioned in closing was the fact that you can use it. I believe he said up to 3 times per week, and I wasn't aware of that. Initially I was pretty apprehensive about doing any online studies. So that's something great to know that I have that resource to use if I need to, which adds additional confidence. So I'm definitely grateful that I had that resource. Michael helped out tremendously, and it's great to know that I'll have it in the future if need be.